Good day, I am Micaerne Corman Doñedo. I am studying BSHM at STI College Caloocan. As a second-year student, I have foreign language course this school year, and today, I will share to you my foreign language journey. My Nihongo journey started last September 2020. My teacher is Emer Sensei. Emer Sensei is a good teacher.
Conjugate the verbs from math form to that form. So, ibig sabihin, from math, yung dulo niya, polite siya, di ba? So, math yung dulo niya. Gagawin mo siyang kape. Ang dulo niya ay magiging tempo mo siya. So,
Every session, she checks our attendance and require us to
Gozaimasu.
participate using Nihongo language.
Quando niya dapat,
Kitay, ma'am.
kite.
On my first semester on learning Japanese, the first thing that I learned is to introduce myself in Japanese on basic ways such as stating my name, nickname, age. Then reason why we need to study Nihongo. It may help you to expand your knowledge, improve communication and writing skills. Japan is the fourth most used language on the internet, and many more. 10 things I like about Japan. As I've studied Japanese, I have learned about Japanese food and culture and have discovered tourist attractions which are very beautiful. These are my top 10 favorite things about Japan, ranging from food to tourist attractions. Katakana name. Writing Japanese characters is both challenging and fascinating. Even though it was hard at first, it got my full interest because it will widen my knowledge of how to write in other language. Storyboard. Learning Japanese greetings and expression is fun because you will learn expression that you can use at work and when visiting Japan. Lesson 1 Sentences. Learning new grammar can be fun because it will make me improve my writing and communication skills. How to order inside the restaurant. This activity has been enjoyable for me, but it has been difficult for us to pronounce some words correctly. It takes some practice to get it right. How to buy inside the department store. In this role-playing activity, I also learned to buy inside the department store using Japanese language. Speech. How to make phone call. I also learned to make a phone call. In making a phone call in Japanese, the most essential telephone phrase is moshi moshi. It is used when you receive a call and pick up the phone. Shadowing activity. My experience in shadowing activity is fun. I enjoy delivering Japanese word. This kind of activity can help to practice and enhance our speaking skills in Japanese. Technical terms. I also learned technical terms using Japanese to show existence in Japanese using the verbs arimasu and imasu. The difference between the two is that arimasu is used for non-living things like computers and television, whereas imasu is used for living things like people and animals. How to give direction. I also learned how to give direction with the basic vocabulary and phrases in giving direction in Japanese. Knowing how to say road direction in Japanese with the basic vocabulary and phrases on giving direction is very useful, such as right and left, which means right in Japanese is migi and left is hidari. By learning this, you can easily give direction and communicate. Parts of the body. I also learned the parts of the body in Nihongo and how to state some illnesses in Japanese language. Writing kanji. I also learned how to write Japanese characters. Kanji characters are based on Chinese characters. Writing hiragana. I also learned how to write hiragana characters. Writing katakana. I also learned how to write katakana characters. Japanese song. My experience of singing Japanese songs has been both challenging and exciting. I say challenging because it's new for me to sing a song in Japanese because I haven't sung a Japanese song yet. It was my first time singing a Japanese song and it was exciting because I learned to sing a Japanese song. Useful in this career because the hospitality industry provides people with services such as lodging. Through accommodating the guests, I may apply the language skills that I learned on this course. The percentage of knowledge I learned about this subject is 85%. In 1 year of learning Japanese, I've learned more about Japan and gotten to know it better. I learned to write Japanese characters and also I learned their words. And I see improvements in myself learning Japanese because before that I wasn't studying Japanese. I already knew Japanese words, but they were limited, and these were the only things that I knew in Japanese. But now I have a lot of Japanese words I know.